Wednesday, September 28th, 2022 at just before noon. We're currently out walking our dogs while we still can, because while we're getting some bans from the storm, it's not bad yet. It's not dangerous conditions. There's the dogs going on their last walk for a couple days. They were enjoying it, but they seem to be enjoying it less as the rain picks up a little bit more. We're starting to experience bans. Overnight, the storm shifted a little more south, so now it's going to hit us definitely directly, at least according to the current predictions. It's going to hit us directly tomorrow. I think starting tonight. I'm not sure the exact timing of it, as either a Category 1 or a tropical storm. Whether it's a Category 1 or tropical storm, we still don't know for certain. That keeps changing quite a bit. They keep going back and forth between whether or not it's a Category 1 or tropical storm. There's the dogs. They like crossing the street a lot, a little too much. We're walking around the neighborhood and we've seen maybe 2 to 3 houses with boarded up windows. But other than that, not too many. And yeah, minimum damage so far. I mean, it hasn't really come yet. There's some leaves on the ground, some twigs on the ground, but like standard strong wind rainstorm stuff rather than hurricane stuff just yet. I touched on this a little bit on yesterday's vlog, but it is always kind of interesting how hurricane clouds and hurricane rain just kind of looks different than regular rain. The rain doesn't fall just straight down. It's always coming from an angle because of how strong the wind is. So it does feel nice out though. I mean, it's a little chilly, but it's been hot so much. It's kind of a fun change of pace. I'll probably do another part to this vlog before I upload it. You know, just to give a later in the day update as things start to get worse. So you'll see that in just a second. All right, so we're still on the same walk. It's a little bit afternoon now. We're currently at our neighborhood pool. You might recognize it from some of the slide vlogs. We just wanted to stop by and see how it was. You can see they took in all the chairs. You know, normally this deck is lined with chairs and, you know, reclining pool seats or whatever those are called. I believe they put them over here. It's closed right now, obviously. You know, hurricanes are not ideal swimming time, although that doesn't sound unfun. You can see there's a a message indicating that the pool is closed due to a hurricane. There's the chairs, and we noticed there's a lot of bird activity over here. I don't know if a lot of them nest here. Jedi is unhappy about us not walking. I don't know if they nest here or what, but they're flying around a lot here. They're making a lot of noise. I genuinely don't know what happens to birds in a storm like this. I suspect they just hunker down in a big branch and hope for the best. I mean, they're light, they're aerodynamic, they're designed to fly, so if they get caught in a wind gust, I can't imagine that's very good for them. You can see everything's holding up pretty nicely. Not too much damage, a lot of leaves. There's a big branch over there. I'll try to wipe the lens. But it looks like that was already dead, so it's probably destined to fall soon anyway. And yeah, well, I'll keep updating you guys. That's all I have for this little update here. Hey Jedi! You having fun? You having fun, Jedi? So, quick update. Let me see what time it is. It's 2:57 p.m. at the moment, and they actually delivered the mail. They did it a little while ago, but I'm just surprised they delivered it at all. So the storm's kind of calm right now. So I'm just gonna go and get the mail real quick. That way, if the mailbox blows away, you know, we have our mail, or at least, you know, the ads or whatever. Looks like it's picking back up. it was nasty a little while ago, and right now it's not even raining. It's just a bit windy. So I think the bands are just coming over us, and we're just in a lull right now. I'll keep you guys updated. And if you were wondering, we got an ad, so you know, worth the risk. Glad the mailman could come out today for that. Thanks, mailman. All right, another update for you guys. It's currently 4:12 p.m. Eastern time. We just shot our slide vlog, our Hurricane Ian edition slide vlog. And I figured I'd take the time to do a hurricane vlog as well. So I'm currently in our backyard on the trampoline. You can see that no damage has happened. We took down the netting so that it wouldn't blow away. It's got a ton of leaves and sticks and acorns and whatnot on it, but other than that, it's holding up quite nicely. This slide I'm going to need to put away. We got that out for the slide vlog. So we're actually not too worried about the trampoline because we have these bags of cement on the poles, and they were a temporary solution for a storm a little while ago, and then we left them out and they turned into actual cement. So this whole thing's kind of just cemented into the ground. So we're actually not too terribly worried about it. You can see it's really picking up now. One thing we are pretty confident is going to go down is that bird of paradise right there. It's super duper tall. Even in the slightest of wind gusts, it'll wave around up there. So I don't think it's going to make it through this storm. If you guys remember the Hurricane Irma vlog from 2017, a bunch of these came down. You know, they all used to be as tall as that one, and it was the only one that survived Irma. So I think that one's time has come. You can see our fire pit. I'm not sure how that'll hold up. If something falls on it, it'll definitely be done for. Other than that though, everything seems to be doing fine. You can see this plant, it's taking a bit of a beating, the milkweed, but it's okay otherwise. You can see the sheets of rain coming off the roof, or hopefully you can. It's kind of far away. Just the massive amounts of water coming down from over here. And I'll show off some of the flooding as well. You can see right here, it's gathered up on the side of the house. Usually the Wi-Fi goes out even if the power doesn't, and I think this is what causes that. Obviously I don't know for certain, maybe it's somewhere else down the line. That's just kind of my theory. And then you can see over here there was some flooding as well. This is where the dogs poop, so gotta watch out for that. But yeah, you can see right here, you got some pretty heavy flooding. The neighborhood was admittedly designed pretty smart because the houses are all kind of on like a slight hill. So all this water that's coming off the roof and landing here washes down to here. So the in between the houses gets pretty flooded, and the street can sometimes get flooded, but the houses themselves are going to be the last thing that flood if it comes to that. So that was pretty good design on the architect's part, I guess. We'll take a look out front to see if we see anything up here. You can see a lot more flooding all along the side. It's really cold water too. I can feel it. It's like massive amounts of water here. This is a really heavy puddle. See the streets getting pretty flooded. Only minor debris though, just a couple sticks and whatnot. We took everything in from our front yard. In the first vlog I said we'd taken this log, but this thing will not go anywhere. Like we couldn't even get it up. So not worried about that anymore. But yeah, we had potted plants here and our welcome mat and whatnot. That all has come in. That pot's not going to move though. So we just kind of tested each thing. And yeah, this tree here I think will be fine. It never really sustains any damage. It must be strong enough. And yeah, just a quick update with what we've experienced so far. This is not the worst of it at all by any means. It's definitely going to get a lot worse from here on out, and I'll keep you guys updated as that happens. Just before we go, you can see some more of the flooding. And yeah, keep you guys updated. All right, so that's where I'm gonna stop the vlog today. Currently it looks like the storm's gonna hit us throughout the night, early morning. I think the eye will be over us at around 8 a.m. So I'll keep, I'll vlog that and keep you guys updated. Until then, stay safe everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching.